What's going on, everybody? It's Beardz and Brainz coming back at you with another episode. Hopefully everyone has been doing well and keeping up with some of the sports and things going on because we got a lot of things to talk about.
Yeah, we had a couple things to talk about.
A lot more than a couple things.
I know where we're going with this already, and so we don't talk. Well, we talk, but
we've been arguing a little bit lately, just a little bit.
Yeah,
just a little bit. It's happening, guys.
We try not to talk. We try not to talk so much about stuff we know we're going to talk about here, but there's certain things that couldn't be helped.
Yeah, we have to talk about those types of things, especially the things that have been going on. So we're going to start off first. Congratulations to the fucking Denver Nuggets for winning their first ever championship and doing it before the Suns. I'm a little bit bitter. I am a little bit bitter, and I even told fucking Craig that I am bitter about this shit.
Well,
that these fuckers have been a fucking franchise less amount of time than us, and they already won one.
It's not like they won in, first year, but yeah, they won. The only upside we can look at this is the Suns took them the furthest.
To 2K, we have to fucking say. I've seen that so many times.
That's the only
Booker did it. Booker beat him twice.
That's the only thing I can take out.
Oh, of this. Dude. Okay, he did.
But other than that, though, seriously, congrats to the Nuggets. I mean, I'm not a Aaron Gordon fan, but he played well. Obviously, Jokic and
to the chicken nuggets,
Murray, who I was hating on when they were playing the Suns.
He balled out.
Balled out, dude. So.
He said, we're going to win this shit. What up? Hey, man, good supporting cast, good players all around Jokic. They stepped up when needed. Murray stepped up. He was the second fiddle, which he needed to be.
They rolled through the playoffs, I think.
Well, that's another thing that's been talked about is how fast they rolled through the playoffs, and were the teams at full enough strength?
That doesn't matter.
Next man up. Championship is championship.
Next man up.
That's the way I see it. They won a championship. It don't matter how it is. I mean, this is the league. You get hurt.
Then you can go down that whole dumb road. Did the bubble championship count? It didn't. And then whatever other ones they
didn't.
They want to diminish. It's like Michael Jordan. It didn't matter because you didn't have to beat such and such, and there's always an excuse for every single team that's ever won that you can call out and you can use like some kind of excuse. So. Championship is championship. You can only be mad because you don't have one.
Champ is a champ. Something we don't have. The Diamondbacks have it, though.
Yeah, they do. That was a great time. I mean, they've only had one since then. Thankfully, they're playing great right now. Corbin Carroll is going to end up winning
All-Star,
Yeah, going to win the Rookie of the Year. He's leading the league and he'll be the Rookie of the Year.
We just had a little feud, too, when they played the Atlanta Braves, and he fucking went to the game. He saw them lose. I saw them lose. He saw his team lose. I saw my team lose.
The Braves are on a roll, man. They won.
Yeah, they won. They won the series 2-1.
Yeah, won 4 straight from that, and then lost, and now they've won.
Yeah, D-backs did very well until they hit fucking.
They got their ass kicked last night.
So. But the last series against the Pirates or the Phillies.
Phillies.
I can think it was the Phillies. They got their ass kicked handed to them.
They were playing fantastic. I mean, they already got over 40
They're still chilling in first. They still need to fucking just keep it going. We'll see how it goes in a few months. I mean, they got amazing players right now. I mean, they're all just young.
Well, that's good.
Looking to the future.
Kelly and Gallen.
Zach Gallen.
They are
Zach Gallen.
Pitching great. Gallen. I love Gallen. Corbin Carroll's killing it. We'll see how long they can ride this out. Hopefully it's not one of the cases where you have up to the All-Star break playing great, maybe have 60 wins.
Yeah, no, and then
afterwards you just fall apart.
Yeah, that can't be good.
That happens.
I mean, it happens, but it's rare, man. I mean, the what they're going on should be sustainable. They should be able to sustain that shit.
By the looks of it right now, they may be.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough fight all the way to the end with the Giants, Dodgers, and even the Padres for that division.
Whole time.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, they got a tough division to worry about, especially with LA, man. They're just always on a tear, it seems like.
And I think, well, they've been playing
They spend money, bro.
they've been playing a lot of their rookies as well and their younger guys. And I don't know if it's to give, they know they're in the fight for this division, so maybe they're trying to give those young guys playing time.
Yeah, I know, and those guys are stepping up.
Yeah, before you get to the end of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
They're blooming. The D-backs will probably be there at the end of the season in the playoffs, but we'll see what happens.
They'll get a wild card game. That's if I had to make a guess right now, they'll get a wild card. I'd like for them to win their division.
It's just a tough division, man.
Very. So
it's a tough division to ask. Maybe in a year or two?
Yeah.
Maybe in a year or two, they'll probably be out a wild card, win the division, and have like home field advantage, but we'll see.
That'd be great if the Dodgers start to be on the down because
we're coming up. I mean, we got players, bro.
Yeah.
We got these dudes are coming up, man.
And then Drew Jones, the number 1 pick, Diamondbacks got. He's still a minor, so if he comes up to be what we think, if he's anything like his dad, especially his dad when he first got in the league, that'll help big time. So
his dad being
Andrew Jones.
Andrew Jones.
Cool. So he played for the Braves, and then he was there for like 10 years, then went somewhere elsewhere and whatever.
Man, it's crazy how like these baseball players stick around teams so long though. And then they get fucking 10-year contracts, bro.
That's the crazy part. It's like 10-year contracts for $300 million. Other than Patrick Mahomes, you're not getting that.
I know.
And football
is getting fucked with money wise.
Hockey, I think hockey they do like that, right?
That's why the NBA, hockey's like that too.
I think they have.
They play decent in hockey, but that's why, man, they have so much issues in the NBA and NFL with money because they look at fucking like the MLB and they're like, what the fuck? They're getting $300 million. Why can't we get like 6-7 year contracts? But they don't do that in the NBA. They don't do 6-7 year contracts.
I think the reason baseball you can do it is because it's not something as up and back type of game. It's more certain skill levels.
Stationary.
It's more stationary. And then you have to make athletic plays, especially in the outfield. Or
No. Yeah, of course. You have to be athletic to decently play the game.
It's a little different type
Unless
of game.
Unless you're a pitcher. You can be a fat ass, bro.
Yeah, Bartolo Colon.
You could be a
David
fat
Wells.
ass.
Hey, as long as you can throw hard.
Yeah, or the dude from the New York Yankees.
David Wells.
No, the dude that I think he retired recently. CC.
Oh, CC Matthews. Yeah.
Dude was huge, bro. I was like, how the fuck does he not? How do you not lose weight around your midwaist, bro?
But that dude,
just huge.
That dude could throw.
Dude, fuck yeah, he can throw. But that's why they probably want it because these big boys could probably just like zing him down the fucking, Yeah. But then again, you see these little dudes throwing 104s, 107s.
That kid that went to Tennessee. Oh, where's he playing at? He went to Tennessee. He was throwing. I saw him throw 105 at Tennessee.
That's insane.
And then this year, I think he's a rookie this year.
105.
Where did he? He was through 103. I want to say the Rangers. I could be wrong on the team. I can't remember his name.
105 miles a fucking hour, yo.
103 in the majors.
100, damn, dude.
Chapman.
Dude, I tried to hit a pitch in a fucking glass cage at 70 miles per hour, and I thought that shit was fast as fuck.
So I know 50, I'm good. 60, pretty good. And then the last time I went to cages, it was.
Dude, at 70.
50 and 90. So I jumped in the 90. Bullshit. And
you hit anything at 90?
Yeah, I'm kind of going. Stick my bat out there,
Button everything.
I actually try to. If I make contact, I'm happy because.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I'm not getting them.
That's one thing. That's one thing I will say about fucking baseball. What's so hard about it is hitting that fucking.
Yeah,
ball,
that's just a fastball. It's coming down the middle. Yeah. So imagine.
On
a curve or slide.
Yeah, all those are fat. Yeah, those are all coming down the middle. Yeah, slide balls, curveballs.
Curveball would be ridiculous, dude.
Knuckleballs. Do they still do that?
I think there's a couple
not
pitchers. Yu Dart? No, not Yu Darvish. I think there's one guy still playing that throws it.
Really?
Yeah, there's not many. There's only a few guys. It's kind of a whole fraternity of knuckleball throwers.
Fraternity?
Yeah, kind of.
That's hilarious.
It's like if you throw it and you pass it down to the next guy kind of thing. It's pretty cool.
Pretty tight.
So we're gonna jump.
Are they just that hard to fucking throw?
I guess. I think it's more of having control. as well, because I think people can throw it, but having control and be able to.
Because isn't a knuckleball supposed to like?
It barely moves.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like still almost. Like
yeah.
Barely. It looks weird.
You're just like the batter is like, what the fuck? There's no rotation on this bitch.
Imagine
yeah, the way you let it go, it's kind of like this. It's weird, bro. That's weird as shit.
So could you imagine that some guy throws 100 at you? So you're standing up in the batter's box waiting, for another 100-mile-an-hour pitch, and it's a fucking knuckleball. And you've already started swinging because you're expecting it to be 100 mile an hour, and it's fucking floating in the sky.
Dude, I would think that would be a hard fucking, a really hard pitch.
I think it is, but once you get the hang of it, it's over. Like, then they start hitting them out.
Oh.
I think that's how it is. I mean, that's any pitch, really, but at first it's kind of off-putting because you're used to going from 100, to a 90-mile-an-hour curve. And then all of a sudden, 65, whatever knuckleball is.
Just fucking barely coming. You swing and miss because you're just in rhythm already.
Yeah, and then once you get used to the timing of it, then it's over. Then they just hit them out of the park.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll see what happens with baseball. I'm pretty happy. Braves are playing great right now. First in the division, Ronald Acuna is on pace to have, I think, 69 steals and 34 home runs, which if he does that, he'll be the first ever to have 30 home runs 100%. And 60 steals.
Never even heard about that shit.
I think, so you're, like they usually call 40-40, 40 steals, 40 home runs. Do you think
Aaron Judge was on fucking steroids when he got those fucking home runs?
Nah, I mean, maybe, but I don't care. Let him be on steroids. When 98, when...
That's what I'm saying.
McGuire and
Sosa, that motherfucker was on steroids. Hey, my opinion about steroids, anyways, in the game, bring it, leave it in the game. Fuck it. I want to see fucking bombs out of the stadium, bro. It just makes the game better, bro.
It brought baseball back from the dead. It did. And
now you got like...
Now you're mad.
But then again, bro, you see these dudes that are like 170 flat and they're just fucking throwing... They're like 6'3" and they're throwing 100...
Look at Randy Johnson.
100-mile-per-hour balls.
6'10", just a twig and throw hard.
And people are like, how the fuck does he even get it that low to get it to the... Yeah. Especially being 6'10", man, I would think that would be hard as fuck to be in baseball.
Well, you gotta think of how far his step is, too. Like his stride.
Dude, halfway to the plate. Remember that step? Yeah, dude, that shit crazy.
He threw like sidearms, so his arm's all long, it's halfway to the plate.
Did he ever get Tommy John surgery from doing that shit?
I don't know.
From his sidearm?
Maybe. I don't know if he had Tommy John.
Because I heard that a lot of guys that throw sidearm like that, they end up having Tommy John surgery. Yeah, that's how I injured mine when I was sidearming in football, bro, as a quarterback.
Oh, okay.
Zinging them, bro. I was just like, bing, bing, dude. And 2 months later, my arm started giving out on me, and I didn't know why. Yeah, my whole elbow, this whole side started going numb. Ooh. And my coach is like, yeah, you fucked up some shit in there. And I'm like I'm throwing bombs, dude. Like these guys are just going, just straight fucking. What do they call them? Just not. What do they call it? What do they call that route when you just go out?
Just a go route.
Oh, just a go route. Yeah, go route, whatever. Or a slant. But I would just have them go on go routes and just.
Or fade even.
Dude, they were just like, bro, we could just hit touchdowns all day with you, and I was just like, yeah, maybe not because my elbow hurts.
Yeah.
My elbow fucking no, it was bad. I went in a sling.
Yeah.
I put it in a sling, and then they wanted to switch me over, and then I switched over to the fucking lineman. Yeah, all she wrote.
Yeah, that's cool.
No, that's not all she wrote. I wanted to be a quarterback, man. I wanted to play for the Cardinals and make them go to Super Bowl.
Well, that would be interesting.
Or Vikings.
I was what happened to your Vikings here?
I mean, like, the odds of me fucking getting on the Vikings would have been like slim to none because they've been decent forever, just never won shit. The Cardinals just suck.
Yeah,
Cardinals just trash. They had like what 4 years?
They had a few
good years.
Especially when Warner was there. Carson Palmer was
there. Yeah, Warner and Fitzy, but like after that, man. Well, yeah, I like Carson.
He was alright. And then
I like those years with Carson.
And then a couple years bad, and I got Kyler Murray and.
We'll see how good he's going to do.
Well, he's going to be out until like week 8, week 9 at best.
Probably.
His knee, and I don't think they're... Personally, I'm not a fan. Just because I think he needs to learn to sit in the pocket more. Before he runs. Otherwise, because there's been plenty of plays where you have a tight end in the flats or something, or
He misses him.
Yeah, right in the middle. And instead of throwing to him,
he
takes off and runs. Short. And it's like, dude, you had a guy right there.
You got a leprechaun as a fucking quarterback. Like, what do you expect?
He's like 5'10" at best.
Yeah, at best.
He's fast.
On a good day.
He's fast.
On a good day.
Yeah.
He's 5'10". Yeah, he's very fast, but I mean, like, the game is...
You got to be able to sit in the pocket. That's why Tom Brady got hurt that one year. And I mean, he had little injuries here and there, but
when he ran more,
because he sat in the pocket and didn't run.
Oh, the year he got sacked, the most sacks. Didn't he have one of the most sacks in a year as a quarterback or something like that?
I don't know.
He got killed one year. I remember, dude. He gets killed, bro. I don't know how they're not protecting him more. They'd probably win more championships if they protected his ass more.
Well, they're working on it. Last year, I think they got better, and I think
I'd like to see Cincinnati win a championship.
That'd be cool. I like Burrow a lot.
I like to see all
Higgins
these new.
As well,
I like seeing new teams win shit.
Yeah, it's fun.
New, it's cool to kind of see.
Well, it'd be cool if it was the Suns, but
yeah, of course.
Yeah, the parity. That's why I liked it being Nuggets, Miami. Yeah, Miami's won, and they have a great franchise, but they aren't right. It's not the Lakers. Well, I say this even though the Warriors and Heat have been in every finals for like the past 12 years or whatever.
I know, dude.
It's one of the two teams.
I know.
And they never met up, which is pretty interesting.
That is kind of interesting.
But other than that, Nuggets winning, that's a change. We'll see the Eagles getting the Super Bowl. I mean, they've been there a few years, 1 in 18, but it's not the Patriots,
Yeah, it's not the Patriots.
The Cowboys. I don't know, they haven't been there a while.
They haven't been there.
But I'm just saying, like, these big teams, the Steelers, like, these teams, these almost like blue blood in the sport teams, it's better to have these other ones. Like, if the Vikings win, as much as I don't care about the Vikings and I just give you shit, them Canadia's team,
Canada's team. At least they have a team to root for.
It'd be interesting if they got there,
No. I would love to see him get there, obviously. Maybe, hopefully, sometime in my lifetime. But we'll see. That's the same way I feel about the Suns, so...
Don't talk like that. But I thought you were all in. So we got to get into this. I was trying to hold off, but...
we have to get into this.
We'll briefly get into it.
The Phoenix Suns went out and got Mr. Bradley Beal.
Correct.
Mr. Bucket Getter. Because that's really what he is.
Okay.
He's always been a bucket getter.
When he's on the court?
Stop! Don't start. Don't start too early. Don't too early. Don't start too early. Let's start a little bit later. Let's just start. All right? Bradley Beal is a good player.
Yes. I would say that, yes.
Do you hate the trade?
Yes.
I was going to ask the other question, but all right. Yes. Yes, it is. So why? Why do you hate this trade so much?
I'll word it. I was trying to figure out.
And please take in account, though, they are not a complete team yet.
No, okay, but until they are, we'll look at the optics as it is.
Yeah, they got like 7 players right now.
The term that I actually liked that J.J.
G Leaguers. Just pick up G Leaguers. Yeah. We're good.
J.J. Redick used was in a vacuum. And that's the term he used, and I like that. So basically, in a vacuum, if you look at it, Chris Paul, Shamet, and some picks for Bill might not look too bad.
Tell you what. All right, sorry to see.
It may not look too bad, But the thing is the bigger scope, it doesn't fit. Like, it doesn't make sense. You got Durant, Booker. You get another guy who plays the same position as Booker, right?
Okay.
Another guy that doesn't play defense, which was part of the problem in losing in Denver. Against Denver is you don't play defense, and you have nobody to play defense. And
who?
The Suns.
Oh, against them.
Against Denver, they had no defense, and now you get another guy that doesn't play defense. Yeah, he's another guy that can score on his own, but how often is he on the court? He's played like 90-something games the past 2 years. He's been hurt.
Has he been hurt, or have they been just fucking keeping him out because he's been fucking pissed off at the organization? Well, they fucking suck.
I don't know. I don't know about that, but
the Wizards are ass.
If he's not going to play because you're losing, I don't want him on my team. I want a guy that wants to win. And it doesn't matter what the record is.
You're 100% right on that. But can we fucking fault the guy? He's been there how long, bro? And he hasn't won shit with them.
I don't know. It's been a while.
He's been there 7 years. 6 years.
Pick in I can't think of what year.
So what the fuck, bro? Like, he wants to fucking win. So this was probably his chance to get his next payday.
He wanted to be a contender, and I get it.
And
he just got signed last year.
Bro, he had opportunity. He could have went to the Kings. He could have went somewhere else. He fucking chose us.
Okay.
I'll take him. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. I want championship.
Well, I just don't think it doesn't make sense to me on why. Like,
I don't think it makes sense to us yet.
Okay.
Trade DeAndre Ayton straight up for Scoot.
That ain't happening. What world are you living on? This dude has ridiculous potential, and you're going to... We already know what Ayton is.
You already know what Ayton is.
And
you don't know what this kid is yet.
Not at all. He could be a
Get
star.
Scoot in here. DA for Scoot all day,
That
bro.
ain't happening, man.
Would you do it?
Yes. I mean, if they're going to...
You personally, if you were the fucking general man, if you were Matt Ishbia and they go, hey, we want a point guard, but guess what? They don't want anything but for the second overall pick for DeAndre Ayton straight up. Would you do it?
Yes, all day, every day.
And you would take Scoot.
Potential, if I'm probably over Brandon Miller.
Scoot.
Because I think Brandon Miller, I don't think he's a bad player, he's a good player. Look what he did at Alabama, but I might go Scoot because
he needs a more need, right? He would be our future point guard.
I could see him playing that type of role. He could score, like you said. And he can score. So I don't know a lot about him.
You think he could be really much of a
I don't know.
PG?
I don't know enough about him. Like, I know the name.
Or trade DeAndre Ayton, bro, and just go pick up, like, fucking Dennis Schroeder and shit. You don't need fucking all these crazy-ass fucking point guards, man.
No, I agree.
Dennis Schroeder plays fast. He could shoot sometimes. He doesn't play a lot of defense, so then you got another non-defender.
Exactly.
But, okay, hold on. Are we selling fucking the Suns short on defensive efforts between the three guys that are on the team right now as stars?
Okay. Well, to me, I'm not saying they're
Come on, dude.
bad.
KD is such a good defender when he wants to be, bro.
They're-
And he showed it in the playoffs. He played hella good defense in the playoffs.
I think they're good defenders. but
In
they're
my
not-
opinion, I think he played better defense than he played offense in the playoffs. Because he was so off offensively, he decided, hey, I'm just going to start blocking motherfuckers' shots above the rim and shit.
So they're different good plays, and they can play good defense, but
I'm looking for that. Underrated.
I want that Jay Crowder.
You got him. You got a Kogi. He's a dog.
Yeah, but I don't know. I want
that.
I want that 3-and-D vet guy.
Okay, then just go get Jay Crowder again.
I'd love it.
Fuck it. Bring him back on vets minimum. Hey, all the other guys are gone. You don't have problems with Monty anymore. You don't have problems.
Is that
You're just yeah. Because
I don't know. I didn't know.
Monty didn't want to. Told them that he's going to be coming off the bench and Cam's going to be starting.
Got it.
So he didn't like that. He's like, I'm going to take off, and then he ruined his career for a year.
Bring Carter back. I'm good. As long as he's, just play defense.
Javon Carter. Yeah. I need a bigger guy. I need someone like Jay.
Carter's a big guy.
Yeah. Ooh.
He's a defensive, like, more...
Are you talking about Carter from the Nets? That went to the Nets?
From the Suns?
Yes.
The dude from, like, West Virginia?
Or no, he went to the Bucks, right?
I don't remember, but...
Yeah. Javon Carter.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, dude, I don't want
But he can't be a starter. He's not a starter.
Yeah, he's definitely not a starter. So they give him a veteran's minimum, come and play alongside fucking KD again, hit threes all day. Why not? All you need is shooters.
I like guys like that.
All you need is those dudes
but
that could shoot and make shots when needed. That's it. That's all you need.
And play defense.
Yes, but you
need a 3D guy, dude.
Okay, so let's say DeAndre does stay.
Okay. Which is probably, it might happen because of...
That's a decent lineup.
Contract reasons.
That's still a decent lineup.
Well, who's playing point?
Well, you figure that out.
Book the point, let him play.
Might have to be.
And
point book. And then just have Bradley Beal slide into shooting guard. Yeah. Have KD slide into his natural position. You have AD. Fuck it. You keep him. This is speaking on that. And then number 4.
Whoever it ends up being.
We'll figure that out. You'll figure it out by picking up someone. On a vet's minimum, here's some money. They got about 14 million left for cap space for vet minimums. So they need about 6 guys right now. Dude, that's a fucking look at that bitch.
Mosquito?
Wow. Just gonna fucking chill in here, huh?
Well, I mean, yeah, sure, bringing guys like that.
That's all you need. You need taller guys.
Depth?
Yes, which that gives you depth.
And defense.
you will be fine on defense. You'll get defense out of those guys. You have a Kogi, your defender. KD's gonna have to defend.
But none are like
Booker has become a dog at defending as it is.
I mean, yes, but those aren't.
He prides himself a lot more.
They're not shutdown guys.
They're not.
And that's my whole thing.
But do you really need shut down all the time? Because you don't need shut down all the time. As long as you have scorers. And because think about it. All you need is some good defensive stops. And if you could outscore the other team, it's done. You just need a few good defensive stops.
Yeah.
But then again, you have three guys that could go out for 60 points each.
Yeah, but when all of them do that, like in the playoffs, how Booker and Durant had to have.
But now that was Booker and Durant. Now you got another guy that could do the same thing as them.
They both have to go over 30 each game for the Suns to compete.
But I don't think they're going to have to all three go over 30 to compete. I think they all could do 20, 25, 25, and you get your 3-point shooters. You fucking give up DA for another center, a shoot, and 2 shooters. Bring in Clint Capella. Bring in fucking Pirtle.
He's a good player.
Bring in Pirtle as a defender. I don't give a fuck. Just bring in any guy, any Joe Schmo that doesn't care about what DA cares about, which is shooting jumpers from the outside. I don't give a fuck about that. I just care a guy that puts his shoulder into the guy and dunk it. Yes, that's all you need to do. That's all we need you to do. And then you bring in the shooters. Put in Watanabe at the fucking 4. I don't give a fuck. He's tall. He's like 7 foot.
I mean, in today's game...
Watanabe.
In today's game, it's kind of positionless, really.
It is. So then again, fuck it, just... You have 3 guys you have to worry about now. You're spending all the money on them, right?
I mean,
So you better fucking go around them. So now you're like, hey, KD, Book, fucking Beal, what do you guys want around you? This is what we can get out of all these guys. We have all this money. This is what we can get. And just have them choose. Be like, oh, we like Watanabe. We like this guy. This guy's a fucking shooter. These guys. You look at their percentages.
Yeah, but guys may want to come here more, but it's not. I don't think it's going to be.
You did see the report that just came out on DA, right?
No.
As soon as the Beal trade happened, they started getting tons and tons of calls for DA.
Good.
So now we'll see. Will someone fucking bite more than they could chew? Because they'll be like, you fucking little bitch. Get away from me. No. Hey, will he do that? Will it become to the point now where they will trade DA for like 4 guys?
I mean, maybe.
There goes your roster. You just filled it.
But you can't just fill it with guys.
You still have Terrence Ross, bro.
Yeah, I didn't really care for him anyway.
Yeah, dude, but you need those guys.
But
those are the guys you need.
But you got to think.
You keep those guys. You keep him. You keep Torrey Craig.
Yeah.
You keep those guys. Those are the guys you keep on the thing. You keep Saban Lee. You get rid of Cameron Payne, for fuck's sake. For God's sake, just get rid of him.
They're not getting rid of him when he's the only point guard on the roster.
They're going to get rid of him. They're going to package him up with someone to get him out of there.
That's fine.
Because they're tired of the way he plays point guard. And Ish is going to stay there.
It's called projection, guys.
No, it's not projection. Ish. You keep Ish because he's a defender. There you go. There's your defender. There's your dog. Dude, he plays great defense. He's shown that.
Oh, he's big and tough.
He's got a big body. All you need him to do is play defense. Hey, this is all you do, Ish. You defend and you shoot threes.
He's a fan favorite.
And you dunk. That's all. I don't think he's great. I don't think he's great by no means. I don't think he's great actually at all. He actually upset me a lot this season.
Okay, well.
But I think he's better than.
Now you're advocating for him.
You need it. You need him right now.
Sure.
You keep him. They can then package him with DA. Here's DA, Cameron Payne, and fucking Ish Wainwright. You give us 5 guys.
It's not that easy though, because they have all their money they got to figure out too. Because depending on where he goes, and then what guys you get. I mean, I guess there's really not a salary cap in NBA because you have the luxury tax. It might as well be baseball at this point.
Yeah, I mean, if you could go over it and pay all that money.
I know the new CBA.
The motherfucker has money, bro.
Starts next year.
Spend money. I don't give a shit. I'm tired of being a Suns fan. They never spent money, bro. Spend all the money.
Sure, but...
Spend it. Billions, millions. I don't give a shit. Bring 98 fucking championships to the Valley because all we have is superstars. I don't give a shit anymore.
But that's...
I want a championship.
This is my other argument for it is... Other than when LeBron... Wade and Bosh went to Miami and won those 2. Putting these super teams together never work.
They don't. I don't disagree with you, but I don't see this as a super team like what everyone's making it out to be. They're not really a super
Booker, Kevin Durant,
You said so yourself. Beal's not a star.
He's not.
You said, see? So you can't say it's a super team.
But that's
They're not.
But it's just like when
Bradley Beal is a co-star.
He's a good player, but he's not a superstar. But still,
He's a star.
And okay. So if he's a star, there's your super team.
But that's my opinion.
But it's not a. But that's the route they're going. He's trying to build a super team, but it's not an efficient way to win. I mean, Boston, look how great they've been playing lately. All drafted.
All drafted, and they're all fucking little whiny babies. Denver, they got a guy named Jaylen Brown that cries every 2 seconds.
Drafted a lot of guys.
Who cares if you got crybabies, bro?
But they're winning through the draft. The Spurs all those years beating the Suns.
The Suns ain't gonna ever win through the draft. It's already proven. They've got one guy in the last fucking 15 years through the draft named Devin Booker, and you think we're gonna win through the draft?
That's called management. That knows what the fuck they're doing, which isn't that difficult when you're drafting fucking Josh Jackson. It was a reach just because he had a good year at Kansas.
Dude, he was balling out too.
Marquise Chris.
Oh, come on, bro. I'm going down this route.
What's the other dude? Bender.
Dragon, dude, get the fuck out of here.
That's why the draft doesn't work, because you're going after guys like that and skipping guys. Even at Ayton, you could have got Luka, you could have got Trey.
When you got a team that's
that's why.
That's 68 years old, 7 years old almost, and you still haven't fucking won a championship. You go put every fucking assembly together.
But it doesn't
get one.
It doesn't work.
And then you worry about the draft later.
But if you do all this and it doesn't work, which it's not going to, then you did all for nothing, and you have nothing for your future. So imagine
you trade Bradley Beal in a year or two to another team where he needs the new contract. You trade him before his contract is up. But if that team will get his remaining money.
Look, he's got 4 years right now.
And you trade him for 3 other players or picks.
It's not that easy because you have 4 years left on his 4 years left on his contract right now. What, Durant's gonna be around another 3 years? So you're gonna get rid of him prior to Durant leaving? Or so he only has 1 year left on his contract. Okay, so that's even worse because doesn't Durant only have 3?
It's 3. Durant, that's it. They're in win mode now.
Right.
I've told you this. They don't care about anything right now. They want to win.
Yeah, but
they want to win now. Championship or bust. That's what they believe.
You can't just throw names together and
that's
make
not
it
really
work.
Throwing a rain. Bradley Beal is a good player, bro.
Yes,
he's better than what everyone's making him out. He's a very good player.
He's an all-star. He's a good player.
He could play defense when he wants to. He's shown it. He's shown to block shots. For a fucking guard, he does. Go look there. There's. You can go look on YouTube.
I'm sure you can find a highlight reel.
Highlight reels of him playing good defense. Okay, he's a good defender. He has to buy in, and he's also on a team with Frank Vogel. You're gonna buy in defense, bro. Every team he has been, Vogel has coached. They have fucking bought into his defensive schemes.
Well, yeah, he's a defensive coach.
So you could make Bradley Beal a good defender. You don't have to worry about all that. You need to worry about Vogel taking care of all that. He will make KD a good defender. He will make Booker. You know why? You know how you become good defenders in the NBA? Being in the right position.
Sure.
Draymond said it.
Sure.
You have to be in the right position to be a good defender. If you're not, if you're put out of the wrong position, you're not going to be able to do it.
That's how you get beat. Sure, but
Vogel has those schemes.
I don't
give me those.
That
schemes.
only gives you so much. And if
I don't need anything on offense. All I care about is on defense. You set up great schemes for defensive plays so you could make stops.
Dude, it's not that easy though.
How is it not that easy if you got a Frank Vogel that just went to the Lakers and they were trash and they didn't know what the fuck is going on? He took a team with superstars to the finals and won it.
That's easy when you have LeBron.
No, it's not easy. That's a bad ego. You know how hard it is to have that ego on your team?
But LeBron's been
to manage that ego? Dude, he has to manage that ego. You have to know that's 3 egos he had to manage. And he had to manage fucking Anthony Davis, the biggest crybaby on face of planet Earth besides fucking LeBron.
Well, then
he managed and did just fine and won a championship with them.
I'm sure.
Do you know why Vogel got fired? Because it damn sure wasn't because he wasn't a good coach.
I didn't say he wasn't.
LeBron. That's why he got fired. Because LeBron is a crybaby.
Okay, so I didn't say Vogel wasn't a good coach.
I put everything on coaches. I put a lot. The reason why your team is not ready is on coaches. You need to be ready.
But you're grown ass men.
No, but still, yes. But your job as a coach is to coach your team into being ready for basketball games.
Correct.
Or football games or whatever the fucking sport is.
The players are grown ass adults. That if they're not ready, that's on them, not the coach.
I'm not disagreeing, but at the same time, it is also on the coach. Now, if they're not ready, also it's on both. Because why aren't you getting your players ready? Why aren't you guys ready?
As far as they look lost in the game or confused, like they don't know how to.
I don't think Brainz is going to have anyone lost in the game.
Then that's on the coach. But otherwise,
Monty was never a great defensive fucking coach. Never has been.
He didn't make great adjustments.
He made bad adjustments. You got a guy that's coming in that can make great adjustments and in bad time, in very hard times, and he's great at defense. You don't need anything else. You got offensive players. I guarantee you, Vogel will walk into that locker room the first day he has that team together, and he'll be like, "All right, listen, guys, I don't give a fuck about your offense. Go score 90 each. All right." All I care about is defense. We don't play defense, we ain't going to win games. And that's just how it's going to be. He's going to literally unleash them on offense and on defense be like, I want everyone in their positions at every fucking time. I don't care if you guys miss a shot, you're off on defense. I don't care if you fucking shoot 98 threes each and you miss half of those. I don't give a fuck. He's going to literally say that. You're back on defense. I want defense in the end. That's how he's going to get it done. He's going to get it done on defensive end.
He can say that all he wants.
He's a magician on defense, bro. He really is. Look at what he did with Paul George.
Well, I'm not saying...
I mean, look at what Paul George was, bro, before. Like, he made him a hell of a defender. Look at Paul George's top 10 defenders in the league right now when he wants to be. When he wants to be.
Vogel's a good coach.
Where he's healthy.
There's just other guys I really wanted Nick Nurse.
Okay, yes, Nick Nurse.
Obviously, he turned it down.
He turned it down, whatever.
And Vogel's it's not a bad. Like I said, it's not. He's a good coach. It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not even the coach I'm worried about because he's a solid.
He's
a solid coach.
What I think it's going to be is the cast, and I think the cast will be assembled in the next month. You will have your full. You will have 80% of the picture because always by the beginning of the season shit changes. It's not even
July yet. So
80% of the fucking the team you will see the roster for the Phoenix Suns in the next month. You're gonna have to. You have to get that shit done. You have to get shit on the road, man. You got fucking 7 spots to fill.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way you can't get that. You need to trade DeAndre for 3 to 4 guys. All fucking role players. Every single one of them need to be good shooters. It doesn't matter what you do. Do 2-3 team trades if you have to. Go through this team where DeAndre goes here. One player comes from this team and 2 players come from a different team. I don't give a fuck how you do it. Just bring in 3 to 4 players.
Okay. I mean, if that's what they do, like I said,
surround these fucking badasses, 3 fucking literally assassins. You might as well just call them because Beal is great at the mid range and he's great at 3-point shooting. He's good at going to the hole. He's a complete offensive player. His defense could be worked on.
I'll say his mid range is good.
What do you mean? He's top 10 in the league on mid range. He's with the 2 best mid range players in the game.
3-point. He's up and down because last year
he's 39%. I don't need more than that.
He was 29%.
Well, that was because he was also injured that year. He had a bad year.
And I think the year before that was 41.
Dude, he's going to have so many open threes.
I'd like to think that's going to be in his favor because before with Wall, he deferred, right?
Think about this.
The ball went to Wall first and then Bill.
Yeah.
And that's where he was more, I think, jump shooter, right? Or spot shooter.
Yeah, and he doesn't mind not playing with the ball in his hands.
Last year, Wall was gone, so he had the ball more.
The reason why it's going to be able to work, bro, is because you have 3 unselfish fucking basketball players that don't give a fuck about the ball being in their hand.
But they're all ball-dominant players. So it doesn't matter if they give a fuck. They need the ball.
Yeah, so you make plays. I would rather have 3 ball-dominant, non-needing ball handlers than guys that are like James Harden and shit that need the ball in their hand every 4 seconds. If not, they can't make a play.
But they're all ball guys, so they need the ball. I'll give.
It's okay. KD, come down the thing. Play point guard for this one. Oh, okay, Beal, you want to come down and play point guard? Go ahead, bro. No one's gonna be like, oh, he has the ball at the last second. Oh, he's taking the 3. No, it's whoever's gonna be open is gonna take that 3, and it's gonna be one of those 3 at all points. of the game. Last shot, it's probably going to go possibly to KD or Booker. It don't matter. You're going to have plays for everyone. I don't even think there are going to be a lot of offensive plays, man. I really don't. I think when you're going to look at a Suns playbook, you're going to have like 2 pages of offense and 98 pages of defense.
Well, I don't know about that, but...
You know what I mean. It's going to be a lot more defense than offense.
A lot of isolation offense?
No. I don't think it's going to be ISO at all. I think it's going to be 100% ball movement.
That's what they...
100% ball movement. No, the reason why they didn't last season is because of Chris Paul. He's gone. The reason the ball stuck was always Chris Paul. Anytime Devin Booker was in the game, he was point guard, the ball moved the fastest. Look at the stats. The stats don't lie. Anytime Devin Booker was a point guard, he was a better point guard than Chris Paul last season. The ball moved faster. The ball was out of his hands faster. He was able to get into their scheme faster. Every time. Chris Paul is old, guys. Sorry. Thank you for what you've done. Thank you for everything you've given this city. You're old, bro. It's done. You're going to go to another team. You're going to make your last money. And you're going to go... And you're going to go or to the Clippers, and you're going to pray that they hopefully win a championship. Because other than that, that's it. So I'll take 2 of them that they're pretty damn good defenders. The third one, I don't give a fuck about. Don't play defense. Just hit fucking 8 threes and dunk on someone and take jump shots. I don't need anything else. CP3 didn't give you that last season. You got a guy now that could give you all that. He could pass. He could shoot. He could take over a game. He could give you 60. Can CP3 do that? No. He can't do that anymore. And he lagged us every game last season until he got injured. Why do you think we even won 2 games without him against Denver? Because the ball was fast. It was fast. And then DA goes down. Who else goes down? Fucking an injury.
DA thing. But
DA got injured, but we still needed him. Who else was guarding him? They got fucking torched against Jokic in that last game, you know?
I'm
over the center thing. I don't even think center. I think Jokic is just a good center overall to be able to get his teammates involved. If they could find someone that could just guard him enough and give him fits, which Capella has shown to give him fits when they play against each other. He fucking hates it. And DA gives him fits, but DA don't matter because he gives up. Who cares if you're doing good one game when the next game you give up?
We'll see what they do. I mean, in the current state of the team and how it looks, I would say it doesn't look good. That's all I'm saying.
Right, but I don't care about this current state.
So, but I don't know what pieces they're going to fill in.
That's why I can't sit here and be like, I'm mad at this. No, because I think I could be mad in 2 months, 3 months right before the season starts. If I see there's still 5 guys missing and you don't have anyone, yeah, then I could be a little more concerned.
They're roster, but
no, I don't need anyone of name. I need a Seth Curry. I need a fucking fuck that dude from New Jersey. Like I said, that's all. I don't need anyone else. I need just guys that want to come in here, have something to prove on 1-year contracts because they do have something to prove, so they can stay in the fucking league. That means they're gonna play harder. You always want 1-year contracts. Those are really great for you in general. And then they play well, and then you're like, hey, the next year you could possibly get another guy and just play the 1-year contract shit for the next 2-3 years. That's all you can do right now. There's nothing else you can do.
You're right. No,
they're in a fuck situation. So the fuck situation, you take your fuck situation because they're not that fucked. The Lakers were a little bit more fucked at one point. Mm-hmm. They're not that fucked.
Lakers
and actually,
trade away.
Yeah, but the Lakers had one of the worst 4 years of a basketball team in probably the last 40 years when they went through that stretch.
The Suns also had very bad years there.
But the Suns had 10 of them. So when the Suns got it just no one gave a fuck. When the Lakers are bad.
Yeah.
The Lakers are bad. So it's like, I can't say shit. I can't say anything. I can't say I'm mad. I'm happy with the Bradley Beal deal. I like him. I think you gave away fucking an old ass and a dude that's trash. Shaman is trash. Anyone else who says that differently, yeah, he's good at LA Fitness and he's Sporta.
Although he hit 5 threes to help you beat Denver. But
oh my God! Thank you for those 5 threes. Good riddance. Thank you for 1 game.
I'm not saying it's great, but
yeah.
Okay, so
And his shot's fucking trash. That's not a good looking shot.
We'll have to see what happens with DA if he stays or goes.
That's the domino right now. If that domino falls and DA is gone, you will see decent fucking athletes here and decent players where you're gonna see what you need. That's all you need. You don't need anything else.
We'll see.
I think Craig's just stuck on being on the same Suns of being trash and not spending money.
Like I said, I don't think this move...
And picking up Steve Nash when he's fucking 2-time MVP.
I don't think this move makes you more competitive. And
what do you mean? They make him the most competitive. How are that is not competitive? That Vegas has them third best odds of winning championship.
I know, and I don't agree.
Without the roster being completed, they are third best. Come on, bro. Because everyone knows how good they are with those three guys. I just think no one's going to say Bradley Beal is that good because no one watches Washington Wizards basketball.
Unless they're playing your team. That's what I'm saying.
That's it. And they don't know how good he really is. But he has been consistent. He had one bad year and it's because he was injured. Besides that, every other year he's been consistent. He's been the most consistent Wizards player. He never bitched, never complained, stayed with that shit-ass team in a shit-ass fucking state. Come on, bro.
He's a good player, but
he wanted to go somewhere with his buddy, which I'm sure one of them is his buddies. I don't know if it's KD or Booker, and it doesn't matter. He chose 4 other teams. He chose us over 4 other teams.
Okay,
thank you for coming here.
There's nothing we can do
now. Let's ball the fuck out.
Let's see what happens.
30 pieces, every single one of them.
That's not.
That's ideal for win. It is. It is sustainable. It is sustainable. It is. You had 4 superstars on the Heat, and it wasn't sustainable because you had a 4th guy that played fucking power forward.
For who? Heat?
When they brought Ray Allen.
Oh, I forgot about it. Yeah.
Come on, bro. When they brought Ray Allen's ass.
I mean, they won 2, and they won because of.
But those are shooters. Those are not difference made. Ray Allen was towards the end of his fucking done. If they didn't win that championship, bro. That's it. He would have just had his one with fucking Boston.
And they won
or his one with Boston.
They won and won it without him, though.
What do you mean? Oh, I know, because he hit a 3, but that's the guys you count on.
Yeah,
all you need is those guys. How many guys could hit 3s in the league? There's guys that average 35% or better in the league. Like 70 guys, bro. Okay. Everyone could shoot 3s. All you need is getting put in the right position. If you're in the right position, you could make 3s all day. No one on the Suns last season knew how to be in the right position. They're not 3-point specialists. Monty tried to make them 3-point specialists, and you're failing. You're bringing in a guy that doesn't do that on a consistent basis, and you expect him to just shoot 3s and be consistent. Ish Wainwright, trash 3-point shooter. Torrey Craig, trash 3-point shooter. He's not a good 3-point shooter. How are you going to win games?
Want me to tell you 2
You're
guys?
You're not going to win games.
2 guys who did that?
Who?
Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson.
No, Mikal Bridges' percentage on 3-point was 35%. I'm good. I could find 90 guys in the NBA for that.
And he played defense.
And Cam Johnson was a once-in-a-blue-moon type of player where he went off once in a blue moon.
And he hit when he needed to.
It don't matter. I don't need him. I like KD.
But the things
KD's better.
The things you're complaining about are exactly what you give away. That's what I'm saying. The things you're talking about are
no, because I don't think Mikal Bridges is not a great 3-point shooter. He became one on the Nets because he had to be. And every time we made him do that on the Suns, and even the announcers, Eddie Johnson was saying it all the time. Why is it that Mikal Bridges every single time gets the opportunity to be open, he misses 3s? Why? Dude, no, you can't. He missed a lot. His percentage on the Suns before he went to the Nets was low. Why?
Trash my boy now.
No, I'm trashing him. Fuck the Nets. Fuck those guys. I'm tired of hearing about it.
I'm just saying.
Let's talk about our Suns. That's what matters.
You're bringing up, just need these guys. Well, that's who you got rid of to bring in Durant.
But it doesn't matter what you got rid of. That doesn't matter. That's under a different regime. That's something else. No. Another guy took over. This guy's looking at a different, bigger picture.
Regime.
No. The other guy didn't spend money for shit. Let's not talk about that.
You have James Jones who makes the call there.
James Jones ain't going to make any calls this time. It looks like there's only one guy making the calls, and it's Ishbia.
Well,
it ain't no James Jones. James Jones ain't making shit, no calls, bro.
If it's Ishbia, I hope he's not just trying to blow his wad to fucking say, hey, look at me, I'm part of the league now. Look at me.
Yeah, a multi-billion-dollar dude that fucking took his firm and is beating every other firm in the United States. Guy is not spending money to fit into the NBA. He doesn't give a fuck about that. The NBA is his chump change. Okay, his main thing is his business.
But you don't think he wants to be like, I'm here now, bitches. It's my team, so let me make.
No, he's just. I think what he's doing. What I think he's doing is he's telling the league, look, man, I don't care what you think. I'm spending money. I don't care about what you think about me. I don't care about if you think it's wrong. I don't think if you think I got the wrong player. If I believe that I want those players on my team, I'm getting them.
But it's one thing to...
And I have the money to do it, so beat me. But he's telling all these owners, he's saying, beat me. Come and beat me because now I'm coming for all your throats. They did it. Everyone else did it. Lakers did it. Boston did it for years. New York tried to do it. They suck. They have money. Could never get anything done. The Warriors did it. Everyone did it. Warriors had to go get KD to win too.
They didn't have to.
Come on. They did? Sorry. Sorry. Then why did you get them? Hey, should we get mad at the fucking owner of the Warriors and go, why would you do that? You don't even need him. You won without him. No, you get KD. You get KD. You get guys like Beal. You don't get guys like James Harden.
You're missing the point.
No, I'm getting the point.
You know why you can get a KD in that situation? Because you have the whole team and culture built on guys that are still there that were drafted. And you can bring in those guys, not bring them in, try to build your team around them, and get rid of everybody else.
I disagree. I think you should always build your team around your superstars.
Yes, but you need a homegrown superstar like Booker. Okay, you need a guy like that.
You got him,
and maybe a couple of them.
You got
KD? You bring in a guy.
No,
not
you bring in
KD and sell the farm for the next 5 years.
You didn't sell no farm, bro. You could get all those. It's just about playing your cards right. It's chess moves. Basketball is about chess moves.
It's already tough enough.
Ishbia could just make one chess move that could domino fall everything, and he could be like,
if that were the case.
Dude, they're talking about right now getting into the top 10 of the draft, and they have the ability to.
But they already, James Jones, that's why he traded away all the picks.
They're talking right now of him getting two top, one in the late first and one in the second right now. These are picks they're talking about. Why are they talking about picks? Because Ishbia knows what he's doing.
We'll see. I haven't heard nothing about picks, but you...
Yeah, they're talking about picks now. They're talking about getting into the late first round or getting for DeAndre Ayton picks back.
Okay.
But to me, it's like, I don't want that. I don't want picks. I don't want anyone in the draft. I don't give a fuck about any of these young kids. I don't care. Get them later. Right now, bring in ballers, bring in shooters, bring in guys that want to buy into play defense. As soon as you interview them in the fucking front office, you want to play defense? Because that's the only thing we care about. You could make threes all day, but do you want to play defense? No, you don't. Buy. You don't get a 1-year contract. Buy. You don't want to get a one. You don't have to sit there and beg people. These are basketball players that want to stay in the league. You want to stay in the league? Hey, this is my pitch.
So you want guys on their last leg?
Yes. Bring them in. Let's win a championship. You want a championship? Thank you. Let's do it again next year. Bring an extra fucking bums off the street. 1-year contract. Seth Curry's. All these dudes. Bring them in. Make them be shooters. Hey, you want to play? Buy in. You want to play with KD, Booker, and fucking Beal? Yes or no? Yes? No? Okay, bye. Get the fuck out. That's how I would do it. That's the business, bro. That's business. You don't worry about stupid ass picks because picks don't always pan out.
Smart, they pan out. Look at Spurs.
No. Actually, if you look at
OKC right now,
if you look at the overall picture over the last 60 years of drafts, it has failed more than it has accomplished. There's been one guy out of every fucking 30 dudes. That's garbage.
But guess what?
That's not good stats, Craig. So fuck the draft.
What are you talking about? Every single guy that plays in this league has been drafted.
So one guy, okay, but I'm not drafted as in that. I'm talking about superstar, a great superstar, great star. No, there's like one every 30 dudes that becomes superstars.
Okay.
That's not a good percentage. I don't care about the draft then. That doesn't bring me anything. I don't feel like like
that's called scouting.
I'm not a babysitter. I'm not a babysitter right now. I'm in win mode right now. I don't give a fuck about babysitting little 19-year-olds because they're gonna get mad because they don't get enough playing.
You know why you bring them in? Because you have these vets that teach them what the fuck to do.
No, we don't. Though these vets don't have time for that. You ask Devin Booker, he's like, I was there. I had to teach Marquise Chris and fucking Dragan Bender and all these fucking bums that amounted to zero. They're nowhere in the league.
Because
no draft picks. Draft pick doesn't matter. Even all the other. Look at all the guys that were gonna pan out and they suck. What happened?
That happens.
Draft picks, because you just get guys that are already settled in the league. You know what they are. You know what they're made of.
Explain to me how the Spurs with Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, how they get those guys because they
3 guys in the last 60 years.
Okay, next OKC. Look I'm giving you this year. OKC, all the guys they drafted. Look how great.
And where are they? They're not going to win any championship. They are never going to win a championship
without their
ever.
Number 1 pick from last year because he was hurt. So now he comes back. So now you have guys that SGA who's killing it.
SGA will be fucking traded within the next 3 years.
Well,
he will not be on OKC anymore.
All these dudes on OKC are killing it. They don't even have their top
Don't be
player.
surprised if he's on the Suns.
They don't,
you can afford him in 3 years.
And dude, come on.
I'll go get SGA. Why not?
They're winning. They're ahead of schedule.
Cool.
And they're
Thank you for the winning. I'm tired of the winning. I need to fucking win championships. Enjoy the winning.
That's why you draft. That's why you don't go this way.
The draft has proven that it doesn't work.
No,
it worked for one team called the Denver Nuggets.
What are you talking about?
It worked for the Denver Nuggets.
Milwaukee, when they beat the Suns.
Milwaukee has one drafted guy. His name is fucking Antetokounmpo.
Yes. Okay.
That team is not drafted. That's assembled around him.
What about Middleton?
Middleton sucks. He was good like 2 years. He's injury prone. You want to talk about injury prone? I'd rather have Beal over Middleton any day that ends in Y. Middleton is, can give you 30 points and then he fucking fades away for 9 games.
You draft a team, like you said, Denver, Boston with Tatum and Brown. And
they still haven't won anything.
They're a damn good team that are competitive every year.
Cool. They're competitive every year and they still haven't won a championship. I'm in championship. I care about championships.
So this is how you make a team good for 4, 5, 6, 7 years in a row, like Boston has been the past few years.
And then never win a championship.
Not try to do what Katie Harden and Kyrie did.
You're going to see what's going to happen in Boston. Boston's going to fucking keep losing every year because those two actually can't coexist. I've said it billion times.
But that doesn't.
And they're going to keep those bums together, and Boston's never going to win a championship. How do they go from
top pick to competitive in the playoffs the past however many years now by drafting? That's
cool. Enjoy the draft. You still lose every year. You lose every single year in the playoffs over your draft picks. And by the way, your 2 draft picks that are your main guys are drama queens.
Yeah, but you're not getting...
Congrats. Dude. You have congrats, Boston. Enjoy the playoffs every year and getting thrown out all the time because you have 2 guys that think they can coexist and it ain't going to happen.
In a couple of years, the Suns are going to be back to trash because of the way they're going about it.
They will be just fine. They won't be bad. They'll be 7th, 8th seed for another 2-3 years and then they'll be back on track by 2030. That's how it's going to work. Right now, they're going to be good. Yeah, they're going to be good.
3 to 4 year batch.
They're going to have to go through it. It's coming. 2 maybe years, 2-3 years, but it's going to be short because you got a guy that actually cares about winning.
That doesn't.
It does matter. It does matter. You can't say it doesn't. It's proven that it does matter.
Michael Jordan cares about winning, and he couldn't.
Yeah, I could tell. He sold the fucking team. He totally cared. He also fucking got Bismack Biyombo instead of getting someone else. Come on, bro. $3 billion he just got. That's what he cared about.
Dude, he had it for 10 years and didn't win anything.
He bought it for investment. He bought it for investment. He bought that team for $245 million. He's worth $3 billion now.
Of course.
Do the math. He bought it for investment. He doesn't care. 10 years ago
he bought it to sell in 10 years?
You know how you'll know if he cares about winning if he buys another team. If he doesn't buy another team, he didn't care. That was an investment like Sarver. The Suns were an investment. He never cared about the Suns as a winning culture. He never cared about championships. He just almost got it done with good players. He got some good players that gelled together. That one was a superstar. One. Amari, because we can't even say that Nash was a superstar. He was a star. Mario was your superstar. He was
what are you talking about?
I don't think he was a superstar.
2-time MVP.
But also, I think
should have been 3.
No, the second one he shouldn't have got it. I think Kobe should have got it that year.
He should have got the 3rd one in a row because he had a better year than that too.
The second one he shouldn't have got. The 3rd one he should have got. He should have still got 2, but the second one he shouldn't have got.
Regardless,
that back-to-back shit.
You can't say that's not a superstar.
He's
Hall
a star
Famer,
to me. To me, he when you put him in the last second buckets, what did he do?
Okay, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Was he clutch? Nope.
Yes.
No. What do you mean he was not clutch, Craig?
First player ever to go 40, 50, and 90. So 90% of the free throw, 50% shooting, and 40% shooting 3.
One of the greatest sons of all time. All I'm saying is, in that era, the superstar was Amari. That was your superstar.
Amari also was.
You had Grant Hill. You had good players. Those are good players, bro. Grant Hill was never a superstar.
Is when he first got drafted, he was.
Yeah, when he first got drafted until he got hurt. Then he got hurt. But in general, the Suns have never went for it. They've never went for it 100%. They never said, "Let's go." You can't say the Shaq thing was going for it.
Barkley?
That was not going for it. Barkley, what's one player? They have 3 players right now.
They had a good team right there. You went KJ. You had
Barkley, then why didn't they win
Marley,
it?
You got Hornacek.
Why didn't they win it?
They got to the finals. When you're against Jordan, that's all you can do.
The same reason the Suns didn't win in 2021.
In 93, you also had the Jazz who made it 2 years, 96, 97, or whatever, 97, 98, whatever.
And they can't get it done because they were playing against the best player of all time.
Had all these damn teams, they were all playing just as good in the West. You know? So that's why they didn't win it. And then 2021, they blew it. That's all there is to that one.
Yeah, they blew that one. They blew the 92, 90. They blew that one too.
Jordan, obviously.
You came back, and what was it? You tied the series, right?
But Jordan's the GOAT for a reason.
Got to get it done if you're Charles Barkley, in my opinion.
And whatever.
With the surrounding cast he had around him, bro.
He's still a great player, but
you had shooters everywhere.
Oh yeah, it was a great team. Chambers, I love that team. Like that.
I personally still think our center was what fucked us up.
That team.
I thought that center was the reason why they lost.
I like that team more than the 21 team that went to the finals.
Well, I disagree, man.
I mean, just
the 21 finals is like.
Oh, I enjoy that team.
I
like the 93 team better.
I like a lot more players on the 92-93 team, but
I'm not saying if they played.
No, I'm not saying they had like pretty much kind of like they had people, but nobody really.
I mean.
They had DeAndre Ayton that was having a really good season.
Playoffs.
CP3 was his first year there playing fucking just decent. Playing CP3. He was just CP3. And Booker was playing out his mind. But still, a team that was assembled.
Wow.
Booker drafted.
Ayton drafted McCoveridge. Drafted Kent. Drafted. Yeah, exactly.
Get it done.
No, they got to the finals.
Get it done.
Here, we'll bet right here on fucking camera. They got to the finals. I guarantee you right now, with KD here, while KD's here, they will not get to the finals. I'll bet you right now.
I'll bet you $50 on that. They're gonna make it to the finals.
That they're not gonna make it to the finals. They won't win it either. Either way.
Okay, I'll bet the finals. $50. All
right.
$50. They're gonna. By the time KD's out of here, they have made it to the finals. I don't know if they'll win it, but they'll make it again to the finals.
I don't think so.
I do.
All right, you guys saw that here first.
And when Craig is going to be like, "You were right, we won a championship, you were right, Denny, we needed all these," I'll be like, I told you you need superstars to win in this league. It has been proven time and time again. Jokic is a superstar, and actually Murray is a superstar, even though we don't want to say it. You may not like him, but he's a superstar. And he just became a superstar in the fucking finals. If he wasn't. He was a star, now he's a superstar. And you got Aaron Gordon that could average 15 points a game in his sleep. Every game he could average you that. So to me, you need players. You need to bring players in to make your team better. Aaron Gordon was a trash-ass fucking defender. Look at him now.
Okay.
Yeah. What's that other dude? See, the dude we were going to draft. What's his name that they have? 3-point shooter on their team.
Braun? Or no? The white kid?
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Brought him. Why do you need? Yeah, he made big threes. You can't say that. You can't just pick and choose, Craig. You got to look at it overall. You can't just pick and choose. What I see? Jokic has two superstars and one star. Yes, they have three. Like every team needs at least 2 to 3 stars.
The third one.
Dude, we could put Aaron Gordon. He made the All-Star game.
He's a good player.
I don't care. You make the All-Star game. You're an All-Star. You are a star in this league. So to me, you have 3 stars, right? Every team has to have at least 2 to 3 stars to win a championship. They had it. Well, they won it. And by the way, they aren't homebred. Only 2 of them are.
I was just going to say, 2 of those 3 were drafted.
And all we need is Booker. The Booker's the only guy we care about. No one else fucking mattered before this. And until Booker came along, it was Nash and all them. And then we didn't give a fuck about anyone. It's all about Booker. All I care about is Booker having rings on his finger. I don't give a fuck about anyone else. They could all leave this fucking team. They could come and win championships and leave. All right? The only guy I care about on Phoenix Suns
don't think it's gonna happen.
Is Devin Booker.
So you guys saw it
Well,
first?
It's pretty sad that he thinks that his own team is not going to win a championship.
It's not the way you build a championship team.
It's been proven that you can win that way.
I just told you the super teams like this don't work.
What do you mean? It worked with freaking LeBron and all that.
LeBron?
Yeah. And actually it happened twice. Look at with AD coming. It's an assembled team. The Lakers were an assembled team in 2020. They were an assembled team and won a championship. What happened, bro? I thought that you have to do because I haven't seen one team win a championship where all their guys are fucking drafted.
The whole team isn't going to be drafted, but your core.
I want at least 5 guys drafted that will win it, so you can prove to me that you don't need. Your core
players are drafted.
2 guys is not really nothing. We have Devin Booker. That's all we need. We only need 1.
We'll see.
Because everyone else sucks besides Mikal Bridges.
We'll see.
Cam Johnson is not anything. It's just Mikal.
You still got Ayton there.
It's just Mikal. And Ayton sucks.
Bad management.
That's
the Suns have had.
And the Suns are under new management, and that's the old management.
New owner. I don't know what else changed.
That's management. What do you mean?
James Jones is still there.
Different coaches, different everything.
That's true.
They brought Tisdale, dude. He'll just fucking do that speed to take that for data. That's all he's going to tell them. They're going to be like, you, my sir, could shoot 55% from the three-point line this year.
No, we don't
take that for data.
We don't want to moneyball this, because that's when you fucking don't win. So, we'll see what happens. We can go over this all day until we're blue in the face.
Tisdale is going to be a badass.
And then Ayton gets traded, and some great pieces come, and none of this matters. So,
yeah, we fucking win championships.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's a few years away now, I feel like.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens in the next 2-3 years, what happens, but also what happens over the summer, and see where the Suns end up.
How they actually construct a team.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe they just have something up their sleeve that none of us know about, and they're going to pull some shit out of their ass.
Who knows? We're just fans that like to argue, so what do we really know? We don't know what's going on behind the scenes.
We don't know fucking shit.
And we don't know these guys personally, obviously, so.
These guys we're probably saying this stuff, and these guys are like, bro, we could get 3 draft picks right now. This guy's a fucking idiot. We're idiots. Maybe. You just never know, bro. It's always, everything is possible in the NBA, it seems like. Everything is possible.
Yep. I believe KG said that anything is possible, right?
Anything is possible in the NBA.
I mean, that was a constructed team.
Anything is possible!
That was a constructed team, but yeah.
It was.
Paul
it worked for one champ.
And then he brought in
worked for
KG,
one champ.
And he brought in Ray Allen.
That's all I want, man. Just give me one. I'll worry about the rest later. Just one. Just one nice banner hanging out.
I'm hoping for it to work, but I have really low expectations. So I guess getting
I'm
the
50-50 on my expectations.
So
I think it can work, and I have a feeling it possibly can't.
Well, those are the only 2 options.
No, but I'm not leaning one. I'm leaning in the middle because I don't know yet. I want to make that assumption probably in the next few months. The next few months when we have our podcast and stuff, we'll talk more obviously about it, and then we'll be able to dissect it and shit. But in a few months we'll know what this team is like 1 through 9. Because all I care about is 1 through 9. I don't give a fuck about 10 through 15.
Well, you got those back end guys that'll help. So
yeah, that's fine.
Back to back, that need to come
Bring in guys from the G League.
Give some time.
Here, guy, G Leaguers. There you go.
You want G Leaguers and you complain about Payne and Shamit and guys
6 guys. All I need is 6 guys on the bench that are so from 10 to 15. G Leaguers, 1 through 9 ballers, NBA ballers. That's all I need. All you need. That's all you need. You ain't playing more than 8 guys, 9 guys in the playoffs.
There's going to be like back-to-backs and stuff. Well, in the playoffs, no.
Backs-to-backs, not just that. The season injuries.
Yeah, exactly.
You need guys, yeah.
Yeah. But in the playoffs, you shorten your roster. 8, 9 guys max.
Yeah.
Unless you're the Suns, 14 centers to stop Jokic still can't. But
what for real, dude? We used all 3 of our centers. They couldn't do shit.
They
even took Biyombo out. They're like, dude, you can't even fucking handle him. At least Landale could fucking get something going.
Well.
See, like those look at Landale still wants to be him. You re-sign him. You resign.
Because I think
Biyombo's already under contract. I think for another year.
Yeah, I think he has another year. I think something with the bird rights.
You got 2 guys right there, solid motherfuckers that will fight for this team.
But those are.
Hold on, I'm not done yet. That's just 2 guys, but that's the bench, dog. It's a bench. You got 2. Saban Lee, keep him.
Okay.
You got Saban. That's 3.
I like him.
Okay, these are just fillers, right? Guys that are just gonna fill in. Terrence Ross, you got to keep him. You got him on 2 years. There's nothing you could do about that. But hey, you know what you can do about that? Make him into a better 3-point shooter and use him the way he's supposed to be used, not like Monty. I didn't like the way Monty used him at all.
I agree with that because the dude can score.
Yeah, but I mean, if you got a scorer like that, just fucking unleash him, man. Go fucking play basketball. Do whatever you got to do. Okay, who else we got? Ish. You might as well keep Ish. Sure. If you don't have to, if you could trade him, package his ass up with someone, do it. But Cam's still here, so we'll see what happens with him. If he's gonna even get packaged, he might get packaged with DA.
We don't know.
You never know yet. And who else is left? That's it. That's the guys that are left. And then you got the 3 stars. And DA.
Yeah.
Oh, Torrey Craig. I would take Torrey Craig back.
What about Josh Okogie?
Yeah. Oh, Josh Okogie. You got. So you do got some guys on the team. So that means someone's going. I think Saban's still. I think.
I'd like if they kept Saban Lee. I'd be cool with that.
I think it's one of those guys are gone.
Whatever happened to Damian Lee?
Oh, Damian Lee's still under contract, isn't he? For 2 years, isn't he?
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
So, another shooter. Okay, he's a guy that you want to keep. You might want that. Might want that.
I don't think.
Yeah, he's not going to be
more than that, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, him. But you keep. These are the guys you have to keep. But I think the guys that are not safe is Cameron Payne.
Okay.
Ish.
Okay.
And Biyombo. And maybe Landale. I'll slide him in there that are not safe.
I think. If I had to guess, I'd say Landale stays at least.
I think Okogie's safe, no matter what, unless they package him up or some shit. And some teams we really love his defense or some shit. And you package for 3 guys, whatever. Okogie's here. He's gonna stay. I think Torrey's gonna stay.
Yeah, I think so too.
And plus I like him, dude. I really do like him.
No, yeah,
I like him a lot. He always plays so tough and. Really, I don't need you to play 3. I don't need you to be a 3-point shooter, but if you have to, he could hit. Yeah, but he plays defense. He plays hella good defense. And that's pretty much is it that 2? That's pretty much it.
So well,
everyone else is expendable.
Let's see what happens, and here in a few months, I'm sure we'll be talking about it and finally the team constructed. Okay, now let's break it down and figure out where we think they're gonna land, and are they gonna be playoffs?
I think it will be all right though. But this was a good episode, man. Good little argument.
Where we at? Oh, perfect. Hour 16.
Yeah, we went freaking a lot.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's all right. That will be good. All right, guys. Well, it was. We enjoyed being with you guys again. We'll have more content now. Check out our TikTok. Check out our YouTube. Check out our Instagram. We'll have all kinds of stuff up all the time from videos.
Keep watching. Keep following.
Yeah, share it. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Your granny. Your grandpa. Whatever.
Hopefully, we'll have more stuff coming out more consistently.
Yeah, we just hit a few hiccups.
We've had some issues, but
we'll be back here soon, guys.
Keep liking, subscribing, sharing, laugh, hate us.
Thanks again for joining Beardz and Brainz, guys. We'll see you real soon. Later.